Welcome to the VidCon 2025 vlog. I'm Lenny, and I. Ah! The architect and the crafter arrive calmly with a sense of purpose. Hi guys, it's Lenny. Welcome to the other one. Today I'm gonna be making some candy like the bracelets. Before I start, a few things you should know about candy. They're usually traded at raves, and when you trade them, you go peace, love, unity, respect, and then you go like that, and then you put the bracelets on. They're like those little beaded bracelets. So I wanted to make some because VidCon is coming up and everyone else had little trinkets, and I want to be trinket pilled this year. I want to give people little trinkets so that they remember me. Let's just hop up onto it. You guys need to see my bead collection. It's sick and twisted. Now I'm ready to start. Dude, my desk looks like crazy. That's how you know I'm doing good crafts on here, is I'm crafting up a storm. That's why I've been so inactive. Hi. So first I'm gonna be making a slimesicle perler bead thing. Perler beads are like when you put the tiny little beads on this thing and then you iron them and then it looks really cool. I explained it really well and I'm very wise. So I'm gonna sort out those beads for that while I watch a J-Schlatt video. Pony boy. I said a pony boy. So I need 566 beads. Hey. I'm sort of gathering these like brat green ones because those are the most that I need. I need 253 of them. Sorting the beads is kind of my favorite part, you know, sorting stuff and making sure everything is in its place, which is crazy. If you look at my room, I have a very messy room. I'm too messy. I'm watching this J-Schlatt video and he's ranking candies. Definitely some of it is rage bait. I'm kind of agreeing with the ones that are sort of rage baity. He put candy corn at S. I kind of agree with that. I love a candy corn. I love those little pumpkins. Those little pumpkin candy corns, they have the same recipe, they just are in different like molds, and I think that's fierce as fuck. But what I didn't like, he put Peeps in F. I freaking love Peeps. I really do. I love Peeps so bad. They are so yummy and so delicious. I love marshmallow. It's like so like tooth-rottingly sugary. When I used to get like Easter baskets from the Easter Bunny, he low-key stopped coming to my house and I'm kind of surprised, like, what did I do? I would always be excited to have Peeps, and I would have like one every night as a special treat. I wish I had more space on my trinket shelf back here. Let me know if you guys want a trinket shelf tour. I'd be happy to give one. But I wish I had more space on this trinket shelf for like a teapot or something. I suppose I could put it like there, but then I'd have to move my Hello Kitty clock and my ceramic unicorn, and I'm not down to do that. This is taking a long time. I mean, like, they're also not all the same shade, but is Charlie Slimesicle gonna care? I really hope I can give this to Charlie Slimesicle because he's gonna be at VidCon and I like his videos a lot. I think he puts a lot of effort into them and they're really, really good. I'm like shouting him out as if he's like not well known. Girl, wasn't he in the Dream SMP? Girl, Dream is supposed to be at VidCon? I'm gagged. Immediately I'm gagged because he got like totally canceled, didn't he? He got so canceled that they're not bringing him back onto Cartoon Network. Cancel culture is so whack because you could like text a minor saying I love you so much, let's kiss, and then people would be like, hey, you can't be saying that, like that's really messed up. And then like a few months later you come back like, hey, how y'all doing? And then everyone's like, hey, oh my god, we missed you. Like, I believed you the whole time. It's like both on the creator and then also the fans. Holding people accountable is really, really important, especially if they're doing like messed up shit. Like if you said the N-word 12 years ago and you like apologized for it, I'm not gonna scream at you and like hate you forever. But if you are like actively doing messed up stuff, I'm not gonna like stan you. I'm not gonna make an edit of you. I did make an edit of myself though, and it's really cute, so if you guys care. Like an hour and a half later, and I'm finally done sorting the beads, and now I have to put them on the pegboard. I brought this upon myself, but I'm not like mad or anything, because I love crafting. I'm a crafter. I'm sort of crafting up a storm. If you hear thunder and lightning outside of my room, that's sort of me crafting up a storm, right? I'm not new to the perler beads game, but this was a little bit of a struggle for me. You can see how many times I had to start over and fix stuff. It was a struggle a little bit. And now I just need to iron it. And iron it I did. This is the finished product. I made a little necklace and I thought it looked super cute. So on Tuesday, I planned out my fire fits and started packing. And then my friend came over and she did my nails. And they're little ladybugs. I thought they turned out so cute. Look at them. Oh. Plug. It's VidCon Eve. Who's ready to turn up? I'm gonna shower, finish packing, and then, oh, look at these nails. I got them done yesterday. My friend Milan did them. I'm so excited, you guys. I have my zines. I need to finish folding my zines. I have so much stuff to do. I'll catch up with you later. If you're not familiar with zines, they're little self-published books. They can be about literally anything. So I chose to make mine a little business card sort of thing. It's got a playlist, some media recommendations, and it even has my Linktree QR code on the back. If that sounds cool to you, I'm gonna put a link to it in the description so you can print it out and fold it for yourself. That morning, my mom, my brother, and I went out for breakfast, and we went to this place that had a large assortment of pastries. It was freaking crazy. Yep, it's still going. They have more. Exactly. It's goat cheesecake. Who do you think made it? And then we got ready to go.
An hour and 9 minutes, it says. And I have to get gas.
They're palms with the palms. We checked into the con and got our badges. Then we went to the courtyard area, and when I tell you guys, this thing was decked out, boy. They even had free food. I think I like this little con. I actually didn't film this, but my mom and I went to get pho, and then we went back to our hotel room and slept. My mom was doing an online class, so I went to the bathroom and started getting ready. I did my skincare, I did my makeup, and just like that, we were in the car on our way to the Anaheim Convention Center for our first day of VidCon. H-E-A-R, guys, we're freaking here. My mango. Okay, so my mango here is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody. When I first walked in, there was a panel with Funky Frog Bait, Anthpo, Mac Does It, and I sat my white ass down and listened. As I was searching for what other panels I wanted to go to, I saw it. The Talk Tuah podcast with Haley Welch. And this is me with Josie K. I walked around the convention hall and I saw some cool stuff, including a dream booth. Then I tuned into a panel with Jarvis Johnson. They were talking about creating a podcast, and it was very, very helpful. It was also super cool because I love Jarvis's podcast, Sad Boys. Then I went to the Talk Tuah podcast, and who was there but Jack freaking Manifold? We were standing on the back wall, and I leaned over and I said, "This is changing my life." I even gave him a Hawk Tuah bracelet I made.
Hi, Connor wants to know whether you'll join him on the hit internet show award-nominated
Fortnite Friday.
Do not cut my fingers off. What is Fortnite Friday? Oh, that's scary. So you live stream and do it?
Yeah, it's live.
Oh, God.
So this was a crazy experience. People were yelling out like it was Rocky Horror Picture Show at midnight. At one point, a bunch of people stood up and left to go to another panel. And her co-host Whitney was like really mean about it for some reason. Like, hello, what the hell? Someone's phone went off in the middle of it, and the guy next to him just said, shh, really, really loudly. This was surreal for me because Hawk Tuah is one of my favorite little catchphrases just to say when there's a lull in the conversation. But then came the time where they asked if anyone had any questions, and boy, did I.
Anybody else got a question? Love you.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi. She's already up there. Hi.
Hi, Haley.
Hi.
So I know that like people were really, really mean, and I have a lot of empathy for you because like it's so crazy to say 2 little words and then people are like sending you death threats.
Yep.
Can I say something really quick about that?
It was in fact not really quick. Haley's co-host went on to just talk about some random stuff like how death threats are usually flirting and what book you should read if you're a woman that wants to become famous. And I just wanted to ask Haley my question.
On the wrong kind of danger. There's a book every girl should read. It is called The Gift of Fear by Gavin DeBecker. Everyone that wants to get famous should read that book to kind of understand what you should actually be scared of.
Yeah, I know people won't like kill you if you get death threats, but it would probably make you a little sad.
For sure.
And I just wanted to like ask like genuinely like how are you doing? You know?
Thank you.
Like
Questions.
is everything all right?
I'm fine and peachy, I guess. Can I tell you my favorite death threat I've got?
Yes, I would love to hear it.
Well, actually, they sent it to Chelsea, but they said they were going to chop me up into 1,000,000 pieces and feed me to my Great Dane.
What the sigma?
I thought it was really creative, so I was like, okay, that one kind of sticks with me, you know? That's something different I heard, so I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Nice, okay. You gotta take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah. I hope you guys have a good day.
Okay. And thank you for asking.
Also, like, we are in a mental illness epidemic.
Before I continue on, I wanted to say a few things that I forgot to say about the Talk to a podcast, which is a crazy sentence to say. But during the live podcast, Whitney Cummings was just talking a lot, and a lot of the stuff she said was not very good. She even ended up using a slur. Slurs were involved. She said a slur that was demeaning to little people, which is obviously like messed up. Insulting the audience when they get up to leave. And it's also just non-stop talking, as if this isn't the Talk Tuah podcast. Who should be talking? Tuah. I also wanted to explain the reason that I asked the question that I did instead of like trolling, mega trolling. Imagine, if you will, you're a random southern girl, and one day you get a little crunk, and some guy asks you a question. The next day, you're an overnight viral sensation. People are telling you to capitalize off of this. People are telling you to make a coin. You're thrown about by the new influencer culture that you're now a part of. It's sort of been like the Motown thing where it's like, golly gee, mister, you're gonna pay me $100 for all my songs? I think she got a little swindled. I think she's getting a little manipulated. Obviously, she's an adult woman, but there are definitely forces at play that are like steering her career here and there. I don't know how good that is for her because like, what are you gonna do? You don't really have any prior knowledge of this. And then when you start getting hate, it's mostly directed at you as a person. You are bad. You should kill yourself. Like, just all of these horrible things, man. And I cannot imagine how crazy that is for a person. I think we just in general, we all need to have a little more empathy for people on the internet, even if they're people that we don't like. I think they're still people. But also, Whitney Cummings said a slur. I feel like we shouldn't get past that. She said a whole slur, and she said slurs in the past, like just as a shock thing for her stand-up. But God, girl, we can't be doing this at VidCon 2025. Are you serious? That's all I wanted to say.
happy birthday to whoever's birthday it is while they're watching it. The Talk to a podcast was sort of like a commentary YouTuber meet and greet, because for a while I was sitting next to Anna Marie Forcino and Nikki Carrion, and Pinely was right behind me. It seemed like every commentary YouTuber wanted to be there for the Talk to a podcast, including me, and I don't blame them.
Top!
Beautiful.
You unreal.
You're so fierce.
Fierce. I am. I'm a baddie.
Yes! You're serving kind, you're serving everything, you're serving
My body is
mother.
tea.
Your body is tea.
Sis.
Yes. Okay,
I'm
have
gagged.
yeah, I'm gagged. Gag it.
Okay, wig.
Toodles. I then saw Lula Loopsy, one of my favorite YouTubers, and Furby was there? Hey Furby! Hey Furby! Hey, hey, hey! It was all very cutesy. They had a giant Amogus and Creeper topiary. They had some fire music playing. Blumhouse even had a booth where you could scream as loud as you could.
Who's this Joker? Right?
There we go.
Oh, I like that.
You can put the sound on.
I like that.
I saw legendary YouTuber and iconic Tumblrina, Athena P. My mom and I then took a little dinner break to go to Din Tai Fung, and it was so good. I even got myself a Dr. Pepper! Then we went to the night show, in which CG5 was performing some of the classics, girl.
Gotta make things right. Make it the way it's supposed to be. We need to be perfect, but we're perfect together. Need to count, don't get in my way. Shoot a mofo and then throw in my flow. Tomahawk stuff is my death blow. Tomahawk. Chicken. Steve's on the chicken, yeah, tasty as hell.
By the time we got there, it was so packed my mom and I couldn't even find a seat. Then they started the Hall of Fame ceremony, in which some of our favorite YouTubers got inducted into the VidCon Hall of Fame. Now, this was absolutely surreal for me, seeing so many of my inspirations get their flowers. First up was Smosh, and I was trying really hard not to cry.
About YouTube.
It happened! We can die happy.
We can die happy now. We got a trophy.
These are YouTube legends. They walked so Mr. Beast could run. We had Tyler Oakley, Grace Helbig, Rosanna Panzino, Joey Graceffanispa, Rhett and Link.
You know, people ask us all the time, what is the key to your longevity on YouTube? Good guess, but wrong.
Even Hank Green, co-founder of VidCon, was there. And he is like an icon legend the moment.
Record a thing for my brother real quick with me, because he couldn't be here. Sometimes we start our videos by saying, good morning, John. We say good morning to each other. I don't know, is there house lights? How bad is this? It's pretty bad. Can we do house lights? Okay, that's a little better. Great. We're gonna say good morning, John, on the count of 3. That was way too early, sir. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
And then this guy started dancing, and I was just a little bit confused. It was nice to know the same amount about these influencers as my mom did, which is to say, not much.
Day 3. It's day 3.
Day 2.5.
2.5. Day 2.5.
Oh my god!
Oh.
I went to see Charlie Slimesicle's panel, and
he was just aura farming the entire time. And after the panel, when he came out for meet and greets, they stormed that white boy. So I couldn't give him my necklace. But like everything, I handled it with grace and poise.
Girl, I just tried to meet Charlie Slimesicle and give him this. I made him this. Girl, they were mobbing him like it was the 4th of July. Everyone was like, I need to meet Charlie. I need to meet Charlie. No, girl, I need to meet Charlie. Don't play with me, because I'm not the one.
At least I met Koi Piso. Then I waited 2 hours in line to meet one of my biggest inspirations, Rosanna Pansino. And I actually cried. I did cry. And you would too if you met one of your biggest inspirations. She inspires me to stay kind and stay silly and to bake. I bake a lot because of her. Then I met Funky Frog Bait, and it's really funny because I met them last year and both times it looked like they were the one meeting me.
And there was a little kitty at our hotel and it was really cute.
Now some people went to parties that night, but I was at a seafood restaurant with my mom eating the most ethereal, scrumptious lobster roll I had ever put into my mouth ever in my white life. While I was picking up breakfast, I ran into Amanda from Smosh? Girl, what?
So excited. I might meet up with my good friends, and I'm really excited. I freaking love it here, man. I'll say it. Oh, shout out Vivian Perez, Employee of the Month, May 25. Oh, and these guys. Wait, my J-Schlot wearing the Sinja merch. Wait, 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 the Sinja merch. Then I got into the meet and greet line to meet Smosh, and I told them their search was over. Their new member is right here. Because little known fact, a little bit of Linny lore, I was an extra in a Smosh video when I was very little. And then I did a speed run of all of the stuff I forgot to see. Like YouTube had this little lounge where you could play games, they had skee-ball, they had whack-a-mole, and they had a bunch of cotton candy, which I took because it was free. I don't even know what to make of this, man. Like, the Lorax was here. Lorax, hey. Hey guys, we got everybody in the building. Hi, happy. And oomph 3, oomph everyone.
Maddie's from the AirPods.
Yes, Maddie from the
AirPod server, oomph 1, oomph 2.
Yes, I'm living, I'm loving, I'm laughing.
I took my final pictures and I said goodbye. As I walked out, there was this little wishing station, and it reminded me of how I've always wanted to go to VidCon and be a YouTuber ever since I was a little jittle-yang. And I feel like my wishes are sort of starting to come true. I met so many amazing people, I made so many new friends, and I just had an awesome time. So thank you, VidCon. I'll see you next year.
And then I saw Vanilla Mace. What?